Hello, I am Gina Notes. I am a Beachbody coach and the leader of Team Spark, and I'm here today to talk to you about tips for posting on social media. I have 8 tips for you here today, so hopefully this will help you to grow your Beachbody business. Number 1 is to post 2 to 3 times per day. People are checking their Facebook at different times per day, so you want to make sure that you're popping up on more people's news feeds. So that just means you need to post more often. Once a day is just not going to cut it. Skipping days is really not going to cut it. You have to post every day, and posting 2 to 3 times a day is best. Otherwise, you're just going to get lost in the shuffle. Consistency is key. So, and I also want to say that you should be posting both on your like page if you have one and also on your personal page, especially if you're a new coach. Many new coaches have not yet built a huge following on their like page, and you probably have a lot more Facebook friends than you do on your brand new like page. So you want to make sure that you're posting on both, especially in the beginning until you build up a bigger following. Tip number 2 is don't just post about Beachbody. You need to be posting on at least 5 different things. That's what we like to recommend. People don't want to see a constant advertisement on your Facebook page about Beachbody this and Beachbody that. For example, my 5 things happen to be, fitness is obviously one of them. Food, fashion. I have a fashion blog, a personal style blog, so a lot of my posts have to do with fashion. Family, I have a son and a wonderful husband and another baby on the way, so I write a lot about my family and also about traveling, since traveling is a big part of our lives. So, you will have your own 5 things, whatever that may be. Maybe you really like horseback riding, maybe you like to cook and recipes. Whatever it happens to be, choose those things that are interesting to you, and you will attract, people that want to work with you based on your likes. Number 3 tip is to, when you're posting on social media, and I am super guilty of doing this, or not doing this rather, but you want to post questions or a call to action. So, every now and then it's nice to do a post that's voyeuristic, seeing into the life of someone else. People love to do it. However, you definitely want to be more engaging with your posts. So you want to get people involved and commenting on your posts. And if you're just doing posts where, oh, here's a picture of us on the beach, people might not really have much to say about it. So a call to action really can promote engagement within your posts and get people talking and feeling like they're making a contribution. So for example, the other day, I originally started out doing a post just on an art project that I did with my son. We did sponge painting, and at first I just posted it on there like, hey, look what we did. And then I said, you know what, I really need to make a call to action here. And I actually did want to know. So I asked people, here's what we did today, but do you have any other ideas that my toddler and I can do on a super hot day during the summer, considering I'm 32 weeks pregnant right now, and might not want to go outside? So, and you wouldn't believe the amount of people that responded. They were so excited to be involved and share their crafty tips for, DIY art projects that you could do with your kids. So definitely do more calls to action and questions on your Facebook posts. Number 4 is, please don't be salesy. It's such a, coming up with interesting ways to invite people to your challenges is key. You don't just want to plop up an image of a Shakeology cup or a 21-day fix container and call it a day. You also don't want to talk about, too much about sales or promotions on your social media page. It's kind of icky, and people want to feel like they're connecting with you and not just that you want something out of them. Tip number 5 is don't try to be exceptional at every single social media outlet. Facebook is a pretty important one here in the Beachbody world, so you should definitely learn how to get good at Facebook. But you don't have to be good at every single social media outlet. You'll more than likely end up being okay at all of them, and it's better to be really strong at a couple of them than to be okay at all of them. To have a stronger impact, choose two that you really want to invest your time in, whether you want to start a blog, whether you love taking photos and Instagram is your favorite. Maybe you have a huge Pinterest following because you're crafty and you have great recipe ideas. Maybe Twitter is your thing. Whatever it may be, choose two and excel at them. Also, YouTube is another one that people tend to use often and it can be really good for this business. Number 6 is to share your journey. That being said, it is important to be a product of the product and let people know what you're doing and how it's impacted your life, both from a challenger perspective and from a coach's perspective. People love getting that inside scoop. And, I do a pretty good job of showing how it is from a challenger side, but I don't always show enough about the coaching world. And so I've tried to make more of an effort to do more posts about coaching in the future, and how that can change my life. Number 7 is to share your story, not just your fitness story, but also your life story, stories, that you're going through, things that you're going through in your life. People want to connect with people that they can relate to and that they have something in common with. And you never know when something in your story will strike a chord with someone else. And then tip number 8 is just to be yourself. Don't try to be someone that you're not. Don't try to copy posts from other coaches in their voice. It's okay to look up to other coaches. I have plenty of mentors in this business that I look up to, but, write in your own voice and don't write what you think people want to hear, what you think you should be saying. Write from your heart. People can tell whether or not you're being authentic, and they really want to work with someone who is a real person, and will be attracted to working with someone that they like. So just stay true to yourself and know what works for you and for your network of friends. So that's it for my 8 tips for growing your business on social media. Again, my name is Gina Notes. You can find me at popcornandpandas.com, and good luck. Bye. Have a good one.